Hi, fifth graders. Welcome to lesson 4 of your opinion writing unit. I want to recognize the hard work that you've done on your opinion writing and let you know that today we're going to launch into something new called review writing. Now, did you know that there are people who have these jobs as reviewers? They actually get paid to eat in restaurants and read books and play video games even. And their jobs are to write reviews about those things that they try out and to share their opinions about the best restaurants or books or movies. They're either writing these reviews to convince people to try these out or to stay away. Like, oh, don't eat at this restaurant. It is not the place to try. This is what you're going to be doing next in our writing unit. We're going to look at what's similar, how review writing is similar to opinion writing, and ways that it's a little bit different. Okay? And that's our learning target today, is I identify features of strong review writing and incorporate them into my own reviews. All right? Now, one great way that we can learn how to do a new kind of writing is to read work that another author has written. We're going to do that today to look at features of strong review writing. But before we go on, I want you to think in your heads about the topic that you want to review. Now, we can look at this chart you have in your Writing What Do I Do packet for this week. It's called What Can I Review? Now, there are different places that you might want to review, maybe a special vacation spot that you've been to before, or a restaurant you like to eat at, stores, arenas, or amusement parks. You'll pick one thing to review. Or you might choose a type of media, like a movie, a book, a TV show, a video game, or an app that you might want to review. There might be a thing that you might want to review, a special toy or game, a brand, an album, like a music album, or a device that you would like to write a review about. So think about what your topic might be, and we will click over to our mentor text. Now, this person wrote a review about a restaurant. You have a copy of this in your packet for this week, and yours has annotations on it. There's writing on this that I did on the side to show you examples, but we'll look at this blank one as we go on today. A restaurant you should try. Are you looking for a great place to go for a dinner with friends? Do you want a place where you can sit near the crackling fire and feel comfy? You should try the Stew Pot. This restaurant just opened in our town. It is pretty small with only about 10 booths and not that many tables. Although it is called the Stew Pot, you don't have to eat stew. You can order all the regular things. One reason that the Stew Pot is special is that it feels like a cabin in the woods. It has a woodsy feel with dark wood. Also, the giant fireplace makes it feel like a cabin in the woods. Modern restaurants like Chipotle make you think you need to eat fast. The Stew Pot is the sort of place that makes you eat slow. The people who work at the Stew Pot are really friendly. One day when it was my birthday, they brought me a cake, only it was made of a big onion. They had put a candle in it and they sang to me. The best thing about the Stew Pot is that they have a dessert that really is like a stew, only it is chocolate in a pot and you dip things into it like strawberries. They call it a chocolate fondue. It is really amazing. So this weekend, go there. Don't wait. Great. Now, let's think about, what did the writer do that I can try in my own writing? What's the same about the writing we've been doing? And what's something new I can try? Now, when we're thinking about what's same, like the writing we've been doing, well, I noticed that the writer gave their bold opinion. That was in the very first paragraph when they said, you should try the Stew Pot. Right away, I know that that's their opinion. Next, the writer gave different reasons. Each reason had its own paragraph, and there were examples and details that backed up the reasons. Lastly, the writer incorporated an ending that reminds us of the opinion and gets us to do the thing. So this weekend, go there. Don't wait. Right? I want to go to the stew pot. Now, there were some new things that the writer did in this review that we are going to try today. One thing that the writer did, and you'll see this on your What Makes for Strong Review Writing chart, the writer hooks the reader. Now, let's look at the example of where the writer did that. Right at the beginning, let's see this. Are you looking for a great place to go for a dinner with friends? Do you want a place where you can sit near the crackling fire and feel comfy? And I'm thinking, as a reader, I'm thinking, oh yeah, that sounds great. And I want to read on. I am hooked, right? Now, what else do we do in review writing? Well, a review writer summarizes the thing being reviewed. Now, when we look at our example text, we can see the second paragraph down is where the writer did this. This restaurant just opened in our town. It is pretty small, with only about 10 booths and not that many tables. Although it is called the Stew Pot, you don't have to eat stew. You can order all the regular things. So I get a picture in my head of what the Stew Pot is like, where it is, and what I can expect from the place. All right? Let's peek quickly at the beginning of another review. This is a book review. And we can see how the writer uses a hook and a summary. This is called A Great New Book. When you go to bookstores, do you sometimes look and never know what to buy? Now, students, that's the hook right there, because as the reader, I'm thinking in my head, well, yeah, that happens to me quite a lot. Now, we'll go on. You can stop looking because Kate DiCamillo has a new book out that you must read. It is called Rainy Nightingale. Next comes the summary of the book. This is the story of 3 girls who become best friends and their families. The girls get to know each other at a baton twirling class. They soon learn that 2 of them are entering the same competition. Okay, writers, so please think about the topic that you want to review. Today, we want you to use what you already know about opinion writing and what you learned about review writing to write us a review. You will convince your reader to agree with you to go see that movie or eat at that restaurant, to buy that video game or download that app. You can refer to your What Makes for Strong Review Writing chart to make sure you are incorporating all aspects of good review writing and your mentor texts. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and we really look forward to reading your writing. Bye.